Shalom, shalom, shalom. Out there to the hopeful elect of Israel. First off, I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations that they're to you sincere and you hopeful elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Mala Akia. All right, coming in with another lesson today. This is going to be a news and prophecy lesson. Um, Basically, kind of get straight to the point. Got a couple videos lined up, and let's just go ahead and basically jump into it, okay? Because as we're seeing, all right, when you look on social media, we're looking at, uh, you got the YouTube, you got the YouTube Shorts, you got the TikTok, you got the Facebook, Instagram, what's that? The X, Twitter, all these other different social media platforms. Okay, you're seeing all the different reactions of the Americans, the Babylonians, okay, and how hurt they are. They're through. You see them on there crying, okay, asking for help, okay. A lot of them are mad, okay, at Trump and his administration. They're saying that they're the cause, okay. You got the right left paradigm going at each other, okay, dealing with this food stamps, okay. But ultimately, all this is all the elites doing, okay? And they're using their puppet masters, all right, to be in front stage, okay, to sway the people, okay, and to get them roused up, man, okay, because they need chaos to happen, man. They need this system to fall, okay? And they're putting everything into place right now. Systems are being put into place, programs are being replaced, okay? AI being integrated, okay? This is why you're seeing all the different the tech jobs, all the different warehouse, Amazon jobs, etc. All jobs are being replaced and being taken away. Markets collapsing. Housing market is collapsing. Okay, you have what's that? With the repossession, okay, with the repos within the car dealership market, that's closing down. All right, that's collapsing. Okay, you have within the stock market, you see that's basically collapsing. You have certain things that's still pretty much going pretty good. Okay, but you have a lot of different things within that market is collapsing. Okay, you have the banking, which we're going to get into that too. Okay, the banking, okay, the banks, that whole structure, that's collapsing. The financial collapse is happening. Okay, so we're seeing a collapse on many different fields. It's not just one thing, it's multiple things happening at once. Okay, and it's all leading up into Revelation 13, which we're going to get. Okay, and this is basically just the intro part of you seeing the broad picture, okay, of what's happening within the economy right now. Okay, all these different programs being taken away, like we were just going to earlier. SNAP, okay, they're talking about the Section 8 housing, different vouchers that would help, grants being taken away. You know, so this is where we at in America, man. Okay, the collapse, the downfall, okay, of this economy, of this system, okay, because we are moving towards a digital age, a digital infrastructure, okay, and these devils are putting this thing into place. Here it is. You got Trump spending all this amount of money. I believe it's on a ballroom. I think it was what, 300 million. Him and his little buddies, they having fucking dinners, taking off, going over to Europe. What's that? Giving money over there to Argentina. So they're so-called devaluing, all right, the dollar bill. Okay, they're saying they're making the interest rates go down, but this is just furthering the inflation, driving the dollar down even more. Come on, man. The writing's on the wall on this place, man. But you still got Jake out here still wanting to be a part of this system. But the system was never for you. The system was never made for you, man. Okay? And you see it. Y'all didn't want to repent, so y'all are right along with these Edomites because these Edomites are going down too as well. It says here from abcnews.go.com. It says America's household debt hits new record high according to report. It says the debt includes mortgages, okay, going into the foreclosures, the car loans, going to the repossessions, the repos, the credit cards, going to the different delinquencies, all right, 90 plus days, student loans, definitely 90 plus days delinquent as well. So just on those sectors, it's a collapse, okay, that the people can't pay these loans back, okay? Let me read a little bit into it. America's household debt levels including mortgages, car loans, credit cards, and student loans are now at new record high. All right, according to data released by Wednesday by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Total household debt reaches 18.59 trillion from July through September of this year. Okay, and we are now in Q4, I believe. Yeah, Q4, and this is information from Q3. It says, which is quarter three. It says overall debt levels are by 4.4 trillion since the end of 2019, just before the pandemic recession. Okay, it says overall debt levels are up by 4.4 trillion since the end of 2019. So showing that there has been a surge of debt. Okay, since the C19 era. You see, showing you that these Americans, all right, are struggling. That 9 to 5 job, it's not working out. You have men and women who have households, who had good jobs, okay? They're losing them, okay? The job's just letting them go. So that whole lifestyle of what they had is only being ran on credit right now, okay? So now it's affecting the banking, okay? It's affecting the banking, which we're gonna get into. All right. So I got a video right here that I want to play. Whoa, hold on, Salah. Let me get this one right quick before we get into the banking. Let me play this video right quick.
That's not bad.
Ah, niggas, give me 1 second. It's right here. This video. This video. Let me play this video right quick.
I'm gonna show you quick motivation.
There we go.
382 foreclosures. I just ran a download. That's what I was hit with on a Wednesday. That's considerably more than I'm used to this time of the month. Again, the first week and the last week are slower, and the middle gets real busy. So I had to go find out what's happening. I was thinking, could it be the shutdown? But I did the research, and they're actually going to get 3 months where they don't have to pay the rent, and then when they get paid, they can catch it all up. So there's some assistance that's coming to federal workers to help out. But what's interesting is multifamily apartment buildings, they're evicting people. You didn't pay it, you're getting evicted. Um, so they're going to get hit with late fees. So they're going to get hit with eviction charges. So when they do get paid, they're going to have to overpay to bring themselves current because multifamily doesn't want to do anything about it. That's the feedback that's coming out from my coworkers at CoStar who actually own apartments.com, and that's what they're being told. When I ran to go find out why I got so many today, Texas, 9,736 for the month of October. Florida's number 2 in foreclosures with 8,909. California is number 3 with 7,200. New York has 5,800, and Illinois added 5,200. Foreclosures are up nationwide 16%, but some states are up in the 20s and 30s already. Applications for refinancing, applications for new purchases, way down. Inventory still sitting at the 1.1 million. Not all-time highs, but we're getting there. Also, it's almost a 4-month inventory. You haven't seen that in a very long time. We're right around the 3.8, 3.9, but once you hit that 4th month, it starts to look really, really bad for sellers. And a lot of these foreclosures, they're not going to sell. People are trying to sell them unless they start dumping them, which will dump the market. They're not going to sell. So if you're looking to buy, I would wait. I would wait because the people who bought in the last 2 years bought at the height of the market. Right now, this is not the low end of the market, but it's also not the high end. But we're going to see a considerably dip. Wait to see what happens in the spring. Wait to see when more homeowners realize it's a seller's market. It's not a, I mean, it's a buyer's market, not a seller's market. That's a huge pill to swallow. Um, when it comes to refinancing, too, people are reporting it all depends on how the appraisal comes back because we're in the unknown area now, and some are coming back and be after appraisal, they're just not able to refinance because they've lost too much equity and they're in a position where it just doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah, and they're stuck. Many of these Americans who have these homes, they're stuck. They're trying to hurry up and get up out the house. It's too late. The time for you to for you to get out of the housing market was back in 2020. Okay, 2021 if you was lucky. But anything after that, if you went and bought a house, you stuck with that shit. Because you bought at the height of the market as he was going into. Right now, everything is like at a like he was going into. It's a seller's market. Okay, it's in the consolidation phase. Okay, but it's getting ready to take a lot of liquidity, and then next thing you know, there's going to be a drop. Okay, there's going to be a big drop because a lot of people are going to start losing their homes. They ain't gonna sell it, they're gonna lose it to foreclosures, okay, to delinquencies. All right. This is where we at within the housing market. Okay. And this is being done strategically, okay, by the elites, man. Okay. And we told you this was coming. We told everyone that this was coming. Okay. We told you this was coming. Let's get it. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. See, we are in the stages, okay, of where we was waiting for it, okay, tarrying for it, okay. But it says because it will surely come, it will not tarry. We're at the point to where it's not tarrying anymore. It's here, okay. It's speaking loud and clear. Okay? The writing's on the wall. Everyone's talking about it. This is the talk, okay, of the town. This is the talk of Babylon. Everyone's complaining. Okay? When you go online, people are complaining. Any subject that you want to look at online, people are complaining. The mirth of the land is gone, as the scripture says in Isaiah 24. Let's get it. Let's just get it. Isaiah 24. It says, the mirth of the land is gone. Okay, here it is. This is the book of Isaiah 24 and verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. And this is where we at, man. All right. The city of confusion. Okay. Here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay. This place has been broken down. It says, every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. This, come on, man. There's a crying for wine in the streets, man. But here it is. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had his prophets, okay, giving you, okay, the warning beforehand, okay. Wisdom cried in the streets, okay. Let's get that in Proverbs, and I'll come back to that. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, to like 20. Yeah, I think I passed it. Yep. Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth, Salakia, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttereth her words, saying, this is the prophets, man. Okay? Here it is. Professing unto you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of our Lord, man, and his will, and what he, okay, is doing, all right, throughout the earth. Okay? Speaking unto our people, man, telling them, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You see, a majority of our people, man, they hate it, all right, to hear this word. Okay? They want to stay simple. All right? They wanted to scorn. All right, they wanted to mock, they wanted to make videos like Drewski, all right, talking they shit. You see the elder Manata Sabah, okay, from South Carolina, he do his videos, okay, on a lot of our people, man, scoffing, talking they shit. Okay? These are fools, man, that hate knowledge. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna bring their ass down, man, because America Babylon the Great is fucking falling. It's collapsing. Okay? Ain't finna get no more into that. So you see, concerning with these Babylonians, okay, with their housing, all right, that shit's done. You see them, it says the Americans' household debt hits new record high, okay, according to the reports, okay, because there ain't no money coming in, all right. All the jobs are being taken away. The government snatched all the programs that were to help you. They're snatching it away. So y'all gonna have to get it how you live, man. Y'all are through, man. Y'all are through. All right. So let me get here. It's a video I got from Epic Economist. Oh damn, changed his name. Well, it was Epic Economist. I was following for years. Okay, it says Epic Economist. But he got another name, Peter Schiff Channel. But originally it was Epic Economist. Okay, so it says the crash of the American economy is worse than you think. It says the American economy is crashing right now, and it's worse than most people realize. From banks refusing cash withdrawals to nearly a million jobs lost to automation, from healthcare premiums doubling overnight to stores packed with inventory nobody can afford. The warning signs are everywhere. Okay? And he's going to go into it. Ain't going to read no more of that. So let's go ahead and play this video.
So I just went to the bank to take out some cash, and this has never happened to me before, but the bank teller says, "Why do you need the cash?" I said, "Just cuz I like having cash on me." Then he goes, "Well, can I give you a bank draft or a check instead?" And I said, "No. If I wanted a bank draft, I would have asked for a bank draft. I want cash." Then he goes, "Is somebody forcing you to take this cash out?" And I'm looking at him like, "Bro, nobody's forcing me to take the cash out. I just want some cash." Finally, he says, "Okay, I can give you the cash, but I need you to sign this document that pretty much says, I've offered you these alternative options. And essentially, if you get robbed, the bank is not held liable."
So you see, now we on to the banks. Okay? Now we are on to the banks. You can see if you got money within those banks, and you're trying to withdraw any type of money out, that you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems trying to withdraw money out of your banks. So it'll be wise if you got any money in that bank right now, you might well take that shit out. Take it out. Because eventually it's going to come to a morning where you think that you're going to go to the bank or even try to sign in into your bank on your mobile app and on your mobile app, Salakia, okay? And you can't log in because the banks don't have the money, okay? You're going to see it. Okay, so with that, before I even get into that, let me go back into this. Now, this is from reddit.com, but I also looked it up as well, so it's verifiable. So it says the Fed Reserve just pumped another 24 billion into the US banking system through overnight repos and 125 billion over the last 5 days amid fears of a liquidity crisis. And that's what it is. That's what's happening right now. There is a liquidity crisis. Why do you have to pour that much money into the banking systems? Okay. And especially overnight. So it's showing you that there is an emergency. It says this amount far surpasses even the peak of the dot-com bubble. Okay. So this bubble that you see that's happening right now is getting ready to be much far greater. Okay, than the Great Depression or anything. 2008. This did what's getting ready to happen is getting ready to top that shit. Okay, all right, because this is what they need to collapse the system for the new system. Okay, they're strategically collapsing the system. So it was one comment that I read and I actually liked it. Here it is. It says It says mine not now. It says there is a need for cash in the banking system that banks cannot service themselves. Banks typically borrow from each other to maintain liquidity, but in this case, they are not. They are going to the Fed, which should only be for rare situations, right? Okay, this is not a rare situation. This is a common situation now. Banks, all right, are filing because they need help. It says this means banks do not have the required collateral to borrow from other banks, or other banks don't want to lend because they have challenges themselves. Okay, because that's what we went into earlier. The mortgages, okay. Um, it said the car loans. Then what was the other one? Oh, the credit cards and the student loans. Okay, and all these are usually issued through banks. Okay, and then on top of that, you have a lot of people who work for the government. Okay, they have their deposits, all right, from the government going into the banking. But guess what? The government is shut down. The people that work for the government are not getting paid. So where's the money coming in? Okay, the people who even had who work for the government, they have loans. Okay, they have cars, they have houses, mortgages, credit cards, but there's no money coming in. Look, they're about to fucking crash this shit. Okay? As long as this government shut down, the longer it goes, the more pain and the more squeeze that you're about to see. Okay, because this is what they're getting ready to do, man. They're getting ready to consolidate everything. Okay, because they're getting ready to issue out. Okay, to get to these different to these CBDCs, man. Okay, they're moving to the next step. Okay, within a way of gradualism. Okay, they're gonna force you people to take. Okay, this chip, man, when it's made mandatory, man, because you people love your lives that damn much. So let's go back into the video. Wait, Salah, hold on. I think I got one more. Salah, I think I got one more. I wanted to bring up. Let me see. Okay, and this is well, I looked up from the NewYorkFed.org, and it says it went into the household debt and credit report. I was supposed to bring this out earlier. I forgot all about it, but that's what we went into the article, and it shows you a graph. That's what I wanted to show you, the graph. okay, of the increase, okay, over time, okay, of the household debt and the non-housing debt, okay, you can see there's been a rise. There has been a rise. Okay, you can get this from NewYorkFed.org. They have more statistics. Okay, everything is including with the banks. Let me see if they have this one with the bank, which we can get all to that. It goes into the balances and all that. But look, let's finish up the video.
I said, no problem, sign the document, get my cash. But is it just me or is this freaking weird? This has never happened to me before. I don't know if it's happened to you guys, but I'm just going to the bank to take out my own money that I work hard for. And it's not even much, just a couple of grand. And I'm getting fully interrogated just to take some money out. So I don't know. I don't really like it though.
Basically, people don't have paychecks coming in to be able to, just go pay their bills. So they're having to go to the bank and withdraw the money out of their accounts and actually go pay those bills or buy those groceries. And the banks don't really have the money on hand because they lended it out elsewhere. And so the banks are having to borrow from the emergency liquidity market, which is backed by bonds and mortgage-backed securities. And since the government shut down and the first missed paycheck happened on October 15th, the banks have had to borrow a total of $106 billion. And you guys, that's...
And there's more than that. This must be an older video. It's just more. It's more than that. Okay.
not really good because sooner or later, the banks aren't going to have your money to give back to you.
Do you understand that the banks are collapsing right in front of our eyes? Right this very second, the banks are collapsing. From October 15th to today, they have taken $106 billion from the repo market. That is when the Fed injects liquidity into the banks with pretty much a IOU. It's not good. It has not been used since 2020. It is not something that is meant to be a cure. It is a band-aid to a banking problem. And now with that, it is a demolition of the system. Again, this whole government shutdown, all the jobs being cut with Amazon, UPS, other places like Target. This is the reset. It's like watching a slow motion train crash or car wreck, just watching it unfold right in front of your eyes, and you have zero power, zero control over it. All you can do is watch and observe and do.
And that's what we're doing. Okay. This is what the men of the Lord, this is what we are doing. Okay, because hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given us the warning, okay, beforehand of what he was going to do. He told us to warn our people of this time that we're living in right now. We are observing, okay? We're watching, we're looking, we're analyzing, we're looking at everything, every piece, okay? Because it's all leading up to Revelation 13. They're getting ready to crash this shit, man. Whether you people believe it or not. See, look, these Edomites can see, okay, that this place is falling. These Edomites can see that they're changing the systems, all right? But you Israelites, you dumbass niggas, y'all don't see. All right, the Lord has truly blinded y'all, and a lot of y'all are gonna take that chip, man, when it's presented unto you.
You can with trying to preserve whatever financial stability you do have, whether that's precious metals. I know some people go to crypto. I'm sketched out by crypto because that is their objective, a digital currency on the blockchain, everything tracked and traced, everything surveilled through AI governance. That is the future that they are trying to inject. They want to get rid of the old system, especially with how the government is functioning right now, and bring in a new system with corporations controlling everything. I mean, just look at who's funding this new ballroom. Go ahead and look it up. All these corporations that are involved. I'm sure they have the public's interest at heart. I'm sure they just really love us as the little, peasants of the world. Just unbelievable to be living during this time.
As long as this government...
Yeah, but you got other Israelites talking about the mark of the beast sleeping with white women. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you that fucking serious? There are a lot of people saying that there is no microchip. IUIC. See, the Lord getting ready to make, hey man, the Lord getting ready to show y'all, okay, for all you people who watch us, the Lord getting ready to show y'all that the Lord has been dealing, okay, with the men, okay, starting from apostles on down, man. All right, of GMS, man. Y'all gonna see that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, was dealing, all right, with these men, okay, and then also the affiliate, all right, the brothers, okay, who are with us, okay, teaching the same sound doctrine. You people still don't see, man. I let you know, man. The Lord has blinded y'all, okay, and y'all gonna see it. You know, y'all gonna see it. It's coming real soon. It's coming real soon. Let's get it. This the book of Revelation 13. Shit, he come on, man. The Edomite can see it. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? You go into that word cause it goes into poieo. All right? It means to make ready, to prepare. This is what this devil is doing. He's making ready, he's preparing the people for the new system. Okay? Whether they're small, great, rich, poor, free, bond, it don't matter. No matter if you're poor, don't matter if you're rich. You can be a fucking millionaire. You can even be a billionaire. Yeah, still gonna take it, man. You can be free. You can be out here having a job or whatever, out here free, not bounded, not in prison. Those who are in prison, okay? What you think? They're gonna have them to be tested too to go take that. See, this is what we coming into, man. It's the times we coming into, man. The great hour of testing that the scripture talk about in Revelation 3. Let's just get it. Revelation 3 and 10. This is we coming into this time to where you getting ready to be forced to make a decision. Okay, and here it is. We just putting everything on the table, showing you where the direction of where everything is going. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. I'm gonna get this in the NLT. Because you have obeyed my command to persevere. Okay, talking about you true believers. Okay, the elect. All right, because the elect is not gonna take the chip, man. You Israelites, man. You ones that believe. Okay. It says, because you have obeyed my command to persevere, to keep going, man, no matter what. It says, I will protect you from the great time of testing. See, this is a great time of testing that the Lord is getting ready to put the whole earth under, man. The Lord said he's getting ready to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it says, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. The Lord's getting ready to put everybody in a situation to where they're going to have to make a decision. Okay? It's either you with him, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, or you with Esau Edom and this wicked ass fucking world, man. You got a choice to make, and it's coming real soon. Okay? Because this place is collapsing right before your eyes, man. Let's go back to the video.
Shutdown continues as long as 670,000 U.S. Government workers don't get a paycheck. And if it were to continue to, December 1st, that's a, 21 billion or so dollar plus amount of money that's not going into the system. That means credit cards aren't being paid. That means mortgages aren't getting paid. That means loans aren't getting paid. Car loans are getting paid. And it always starts in subprime. And we're already seeing that effect. So as long as this government shutdown, along with just the tightening of spending, continues, chances are we're going to see this liquidity squeeze get tighter and tighter, and banks are going to be borrowing more money or pledging more securities, treasuries, CMOs to the Fed overnight window so they can meet their obligations. At some point, there's a breaking point in everything, and that is my concern as we go into this week and the following weeks, that the equity market, the liquidity in the equity market gets squeezed. And if it gets squeezed more and more, chances are this market is going to come down a substantial amount.
And it's going to fall. It's going to fall hard. Okay? It's going to fall suddenly. And it's going to be quick. It's going to be overnight. It's going to be over fucking night when this shit collapse. Okay? And this what they want. Okay? They get it to the point to where when they get ready to bring this black swan event, you people ain't gonna have nowhere to go, not knowing what's going on. Okay? You I wish the Lord could show y'all the things what he puts within, my mind, within my spirit. Okay, that's why I do these different videos. Okay, other brothers, they see the same thing, but for the you other Israelites, that's something that y'all playing. Y'all don't understand how close we are. Okay, until we see, all right, the full collapse of this system. Everything is being put into places. They're putting their chess pieces into places, man. Okay, you need to figure out where you at on the board, man. Where you at on the board, man? Okay, a lot of y'all about to get checkmated, man. Okay, but the elect. Okay, so as we seeing, all right, the system collapse. All right, it's falling. Okay, you need to be truly praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and asking, all right, the Lord to cover you in these times. We're coming into some dangerous and dire times. All right, your life is getting ready to be put on the line. Okay, your life is getting ready to be put on the line of whether you're gonna serve the Lord or not. Okay, because this is all leading towards Revelation 13, Revelation 3 and 10. Okay. So this is the lesson going into how this place is collapsing right before your eyes. Okay. There's enough evidence. You can go look it up. You know, the information's out there. The videos are out there. Okay. So there's no excuse. You Israelites that's in these other different Israelite groups who's peeking, all right, coming in, looking at our videos and seeing, taking a little bit here and a little bit there. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Keep on playing. Keep on playing. Okay. Because the scripture says, let's get that. Let me close out on that. Because y'all playing, man. Y'all fucking playing. Y'all playing, man. I'm already in Sirach too. This the book of Sirach. Y'all playing. Y'all tarrying. This the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarry, no, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Okay? Stop playing. Y'all keep thinking that the Lord is far off, that he's not nowhere near. The Lord's spirit is down even much more, okay, on this earth, man, more than ever. Here it is. I'm just leaving class. I seen a chariot last week. I left class the same time. I seen a chariot. Lord showing us signs, man. But y'all out here tarrying. Y'all playing with the Lord. The Lord is coming, man. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and putting out all from day to day. You ain't got time to be playing from day to day, man. Time is getting short. It was just Saturday. Now it's already Wednesday. Tomorrow's already Thursday. It's no time to be fucking playing. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. See, the Lord getting ready to start casting judgments. He already casting judgments, but it's about to increase. And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. You thinking that everything is It's all good. You still out there playing games. The Lord getting ready to shut everybody's mouth. Okay? He's getting ready to shut everybody's mouth. And in that security, thou shalt be destroyed. You about to know that it is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says, and perish in the day of vengeance. See, we living within the days of vengeance. Let me get one more. One more. And I'm going to close out on that. Luke 21. Ye be the days of vengeance. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's in here. There you go. Luke 21:22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. And that's where we at, man. All things are being fulfilled, man. All the scriptures are being fulfilled, man. We see it. We living in the time. We're living in the midst of prophecy, man. Okay, so hey man, y'all can keep on playing, keep thinking that this chip ain't coming. Y'all can keep making y'all videos and having y'all little debates and all that bullshit. Hey man, just know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is telling y'all, okay, through his men, through the prophets, okay, that hey man, this place is collapsing and that chip is coming. Okay, they're getting ready to usher it in real soon, man. All right, so hey, Lord willing, you was edified from all this lesson. I want to give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations that they're too sincere and you hopeful elect. Scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Malaakia. Shalom.